welcome to our channel. I am Shupra, welcoming you all to the NCERT Solution of Civics for class 6. So basically today we are doing chapter 3, which is what is government. Let me brief you about the chapter first. Like, you must have heard about a term called government from your parents or someone nearby you. So have you ever wondered what government is? So in this chapter you will be learning about what government is, what they do, what are their functions. Basically government क्या होती है कि they govern your country. Like they make rules, they make from making laws to the reduction of price of an onion, they do everything. So getting into the chapter, to the exercise, the first question is, what do you understand by the word government? List 5 ways in which you think the government affects your daily life. So your answer will be, a system by which a state or community is governed is called government. 5 ways in which the government affects your daily life are as follows. First, government ensures proper supply of drinking of water. Second, government ensures proper supply of electricity. Third, government makes schools so that most of the children can study. The government also regulates the functioning of private schools. Fourth is, government makes hospitals which treat patients either free or at nominal cost. Fifth is, in case of natural calamity, government provides relief to affected people. Now the second question is, what do you think the government needs to make rules for everyone in the form of law? So the answer is, law are needed to ensure people can lead a normal life without being disturbed by others. Law also ensures that nobody is able to disturb the life of another without due reason. To understand this, let us take a simple example of a traffic rule, that every vehicle must stop at the red signal. If nobody will stop at the red signal, it will result in chaos. Nobody will be able to drive smoothly. Everyone would reach his destination after suffering a long hour. Laws are necessary to properly manage the administration. Hence, government needs to make rules for everyone. So coming towards the third question, which is, name 2 essential features of a democratic government. Your answer will be, 2 essential features of a democratic government are as follows. Firstly, people elect their representatives who in turn elect the government. Second, people get the choice of electing a new government after certain intervals. So the next question is, what was the suffrage movement? What did it accomplish? So your answer will be, the suffrage movement was related to ensuring equal voting right for all. During those days, women did not have voting rights in Europe and the USA. When the World War began, all the men became busy in war. It was left to the women to shoulder other responsibilities like working in offices and factories. Then many people began to realize that women should also be given the voting rights. After many years of continuous struggle, women could get voting rights. This ensured that women too got equal say in power. So the last question is question 5, which is, Gandhiji strongly believed that every adult in India should be given the right to vote. However, a few people don't share his views. They felt that illiterate people, or who are mainly poor, should not be given the right to vote. What do you think this would be a form of discrimination? Give 5 points to support your views and share this with the class. So your answer will be, Gandhiji was right in believing that every adult was a responsible person. He believed that if a person was mature enough to shoulder the responsibility of a running family, he must be mature enough to elect a government of his or her choice. Gandhiji was of view that if a person was poor or illiterate, it did not mean that a person was not wise enough to elect a government. Depriving the poor and illiterates of voting rights would have been a form of discrimination. Following points support this view. First, a person does not become poor because of choice but because of circumstances. Second, person remains illiterate because he does not get enough opportunity to become literate. Third is, the poor person need not be a foolish person. A rich person may not always be intelligent. Fourth is, dishonesty and criminality can develop in any person, whether he is literate or illiterate. Then fifth last point is every adult develops certain level of maturity which gives him enough wisdom to think about the government. So this was all about the solution of this chapter, and yeah guys, if you have any doubt, do comment it down in the comment section and do subscribe our channel and hit the bell button so that you get notified every time our video comes up. We'll be coming up with the next chapter. Till then, bye bye.